numbing is often not conscious. So it's not really that we say, oh, this is too hard. We don't one day just come and say, oh, this is too hard, I decide not to feel. Like numbing is, it's a protection mechanism that comes from trauma. When something was too difficult to feel, and we didn't have the possibility, we didn't have a strategy in that moment to get out of it. Maybe we were children, maybe we were married and we didn't even know that that there is a way out. So when you are in a situation where you can't really leave, that the protection mechanism is to numb, to not have to feel so much and suffer. But it's not consciously what we say. And what I feel like you are speaking to, Ashley, is that when we have done, like, when it's kind of like a little bit of snowball effect, like when it starts there with numbing, and then we stay in a situation that is hard, and then like all the dreams and all the possibilities, they become kind of further and further away because we're just staying in something that isn't good for us. And here we could speak about the spleen, for example. Again, if you have an open spleen, you might not be able to know how bad something is for you, physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. You might say just a little bit more, I know that this is not good for me, but I'll stay a little bit more with this job that is full of stress, or with this person that is not ideal for me, but let the kids grow up. And then if you have a defined spleen, it's like it's kind of gonna have to be a really big tumor. Like the pain is gonna be really, really big until you can't take it anymore. And that's when we say that's what we say with a splenic center. You often have to get so sick so that you have to do a surgery. When with the open spleen, if you can just listen before, even like a homeopathic remedy is easier. So whether you have a defined spleen or an undefined spleen, I feel when we are not truly listening on an everyday basis, saying, is this good for me on all the planes of who I am, that's when we need to numb, because that's the only logical way of being able to stay in something that's actually not good at all.